Hey YouTubers, I'm over here restoring this wiring harness for a 1967 El Camino. That's a A-body GMC vehicle, and the older type fuses were basically like a little plastic or little glass with a little filament in between, and they connected in here. This particular fuse box was, I guess, got wet or something because it was completely rusted. Well, I started off using this stuff on it, and it got most of the rust off of it. But what it left me was with a film, like a white ashy film that was clinging to the little connectors right here. So I mean, I don't want to replace this thing. It's like $500 for another one, and it's not going to be as easy to put back in as this one is, because the other one comes unwrapped and you kind of got to figure out where everything goes. And as you can see, there's a lot to figure out there, and you know, they're never a direct fit, even though they claim to be. So, well, here I go. I'm gonna I used a small wire wheel out of this set. Actually, it's over here, and I hit all the tops of them and cleaned them up, got all the rusty filament off there, so I know it's going to make a good connection. But as far as in between here, I used a little small little Dremel tool. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see all the little white powder stuff coming up. So I feel pretty confident that I'm going to get a good connection now. Even though it was not, it was all rusty before. Well, the fuses were still in there, so they seemed to be making contact. But I've actually never driven the car, and I didn't test everything. So before I reassemble the dash on this thing, which I pulled it out, it's actually hanging on my wall over there. I pulled it out, cleaned it, painted it, did everything I needed to do, because when I stick it back in there, it's gonna have all new parts on it. You mean, switches, glove box, radio, faces, everything. So I want everything, you can see the hood. Anyways, I want everything to go back together and not have any hitches once it's done. So basically, I was just letting you up on a little secret here to cleaning up a fuse box. Hope it's helpful towards your rebuild. So that's all we got. Well, you have a great day, YouTubers.